Good evening, ma'am.
Should we start, children? Yes, Nanika, Hansini, Priyamvada, Rudra.
Yes, ma'am.
You can turn on the videos. Gagna, Hansini, Nanika, Priyamvada, turn on the video. Okay, so last time we have completed with the muscular tissue. Now we have to start with the second type of the tissue, which is called as the nervous tissue, or we can say the neuron structure we need to discuss about. And if we talk about the neuron or the nervous tissue, they are very, very important part, not only for the grade 9, but yes, for the grade 10 also, you have, the major part of it. In the chapter control and coordination, you will be learning the same part. So basically, I'm going to teach you about the grade 10 portion only in the grade 9 so that you can understand the things in a better way. Okay. So in your grade 9, though you do not have the structure, how it works, what are the different parts of it, what are the functions of the different parts, all those things are not given. But yes, when it comes for the grade 10, when it comes for the NEET, definitely the neuron structure is important.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. About that, you gave in the weekend exam that neurons only, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So you'll
Neuron
teach.
and the muscular.
Yeah, in these 2 days you'll teach and then you'll give them in the exam.
Correct. Yes, exactly,
Because I was
exactly.
confused because we didn't learn it yet.
No, no, I'll be doing it today and tomorrow we'll be completing that part. Okay. Okay, so and after completing only I'll be making the paper so that if it is does not get completed, I should not involve those questions also. Okay, is my screen visible now? Is it visible, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, let us start. And what is the number today? No idea. Okay, I'll write maybe the number later on. Just a minute. Let me.
Ma'am, we have to write the notes, right?
First, let me explain because it is a little kind of the complicated as you are going to learn this thing first time. So you can just hear, okay, first of all. Okay. Now we will be starting this neuron structure. Oh, whatever the number it is, I'll write later on. We'll go. Nervous tissues. Now, when we talk about the tissues, we already know that not only one cell, more than one cells will be involved in them, and different cells will be there. They'll be doing the functions. In this case of the nervous tissue, what basically they do? They are not single. They have included into the specialized tissue. They are nothing but what they are the specialized, special kind of the tissues. What do they form? They form the brain part of our body, the spinal cord of our body, and also it includes the nerves which are present in our body. So these three major parts, brain, spinal cord, nerves, these are very, very important part of our body. These three together, they makes the nervous tissue. They form the nervous tissue. Now, when I say brain, spinal cord, and nerves, why are they important? They're important to transfer the messages. If in any person the brain does not work, then the whole body does not work in them because the coordination will not be there. It is like, suppose you are in the class, you do not have the class teacher. No one is your class teacher in the class. What happened? There will not be any kind of the coordination which happens, between the children, between the teachers of the different subjects and all. That is why the class teacher is being given to every class so that the class teacher can actually take charge of the whole complete class and she is responsible or he is responsible. Same way in our body also, the brain, the spinal cord and nerves, they are together there in the form of the nervous tissue so that this nervous tissue can take control of the whole body and they can transmit the messages from one part to the other part of the body. Am I clear till here? Prajna, Sahiti, Gagna, Hansini, Nyanika, Rudra?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Okay. Now, moving to the next one, it is that it basically, what do they do? They do, okay, first I'll write the definition so that you can easily copy it. Okay, so it is a specialized tissue that forms these three things. So it will be forming the brain, spinal cord. So in basically in the brain also we have the nerve, in the spinal cord also we have the nervous tissue, and also in the nerves basically we have the nerves only. Now this, what is the function of them? It is responsible for transmitting the message. Transmitting means to transfer the messages. So for transmitting messages within the body. So within the body, whatever the messages has to be transferred, that will be done by this nervous tissue. Then it also helps in coordination. So since brain is involved, the spinal cord is involved, and the other nerves are involved, all these three together will be coordinating with the other organs of our body. Be it the excretory system, be it the digestive system, be it the nervous system, anything, everything will be included under this coordination part of it. And also the control. Now, if I am writing, it is happening because of my voluntary action. I want to write it. Now, who is controlling that? The brain, because brain does the voluntary action. But if I am breathing, that is like I am not doing an involuntary action. That will be done by the spinal cord. So that is how the coordination, the control, and also the communication, which has to be done between the different organs or different parts of the body, will be done by this nervous tissue. Clear? Yes, children?
Yes.
Now, this nervous tissue,
Clear.
it has a structure and functional unit that is called as the neuron. Okay, neuron, or the neuron is also called as nerve cell. As like we have the cell as our fundamental unit of life, same way the nervous tissues also has the fundamental and structural unit of it, that is called as the neuron or the nerve cell. So neuron or the nerve cell, they are nothing but they are the structural and fundamental unit of the nervous system. So this is what? This is the unit. So if we talk about the nervous tissue, definitely we are talking about the neuron. Now, before going deep into the neuron structure, we should understand that what are the different functions or the importance of the nervous tissue. So importance I can say, or I can say the functions of the nervous tissue, what they will be doing, how they help us. Nervous tissue. Now, the first thing is about the transmission of the messages. So there should be someone, right? Now, in the olden times and all, the postman used to carry the letters, right? If I am writing a letter, I have to send the letter to my friend's place or to my relative's place and all. So there was no source. But the postman actually, we will be dropping that letter into the post office, and the postman used to carry that from one place. They will be transferring it through the vehicles, different vehicles, cargoes and all. And then ultimately the postman will be giving it to the other person who will be there present at the second end of it. In our body, the message also has to transfer. It is not like I'm just sitting here and everything is happening. No, there are the sense organs which are involved. If, like for example, the eyes are there, right? If I am writing something, you all are able to see it. The color of the color, whatever orange color I'm using, the green color I'm using, the red color I'm using, you're able to see because of the eyes. So eyes are the sense organ. What are they doing? They are sending those colors, those visualization to the brain, and brain finally they are accepting them and they are responding it. How they're responding it? By by making your eyes to see it and to answer it then in revert. So that is what is happening. The another example is like, if the tiger comes or if any other animals come in front of you, what happened? All of a sudden you also start running. So the eyes are sending the message to the brain or to the spinal cord that some organism is coming, like in front, and you need to run. So that is how each and everything, whatever happens in your surrounding, will be taken care by your sense organ. Another example, like if you touch the needle by mistake, or if you touch any kind of pointed object by mistake, it is not like you will be keep on touching it continuously. No, immediately after touching, you will take your hand back. It is because of the sense organ, the skin. The skin has actually realized that something is, not good for your skin. So immediately you're taking your hand back because they have sent a message to your spinal cord. So that is how those messages has to be transferred. So the first one is transmission of messages. So messages have to be transferred. Now, do you want me to explain to write each and everything here about this transmission of messages? Okay, sure. I think I can write it. So here, what happened? It carries information. So whatever the information, the sense organs are actually taking it, they help them to pass in the form of electrical signal from one part to the other part of the body. So in this, who will be playing the major role? The sense organ will be playing the major role. And in the sense organ, how do they do that? Sense organs, basically they do that because they have these specialized cells in them which are called as receptors. So since the sense organs are made up of the special cells called as receptors, they are able to identify those kind of the things, be it the sound, be it the visuals, be it the touch, be it the skin, through the skin, any kind of the thing, and be it the smell also. So each and every sense organ are made up of specialized cells which are called as a receptors. And because of the receptors, they are able to do it. Am I clear? Prajna, Ryanika, Rudra, Sahiti, Gagna?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that is what the first one, the first point is. Now moving to the second one, this receptor also I'll be teaching you in a depth way what are the different types of it. But let us complete first of all the functions, okay? The second thing is the control and coordination. The control and the coordination. So what happened now? Ultimately, though the sense organs are there to, accept the messages, to see the audio or to listen to the audios and to see the visuals and all. But yes, ultimately, after taking it into the body, there should be the coordination that will be done through the brain, which is a part of the nervous tissue. So it helps to coordinate various body activities. So whatever the various body activities are there, through them, they will be coordinating by sending and receiving these signals. So they will be sending the messages or they will be receiving the signals between the brain and the other organ. Now, maybe for example, Rudra want to actually do the mathematical problems. Okay, he wanted to understand the chapter circle which is going on, and he had some doubts and all complicated doubts. So what he will be doing? He will be actually first of all trying by himself to solve it. But ultimately, once he does not get it, he's trying very hard, but he's not getting it. So that message will be transferring to sir that, sir, please help me. But at the very first moment, what happened? He used his brain. That brain actually is actually helping him to think and to, visualize that what is the problem, how to solve it, how not to solve it, whether he's able to do it, whether he's not able to do it. So all those why kind of the questions will come then and there after he try it. So that is what the control and coordination will be done between the brain and the other organ. And in between the study, he's feeling hungry also. So stomach he has to take care and the brain also has to take care, right? So that is what the control and coordination. So two activities are going together there. Now, third importance is response to stimuli. Now, this stimuli means action. Okay. Or I can say action reaction. Or I'll write little ulta way. Mm,
Stimulus
I'll-
is a change in an organism's surroundings which causes him to do a reflex action, which causes him to do a reflex action.
Correct. Exactly. So it's a kind of the changes which will be happening because of the sudden kind of the change which happened. So in a simple word to explain you, I'm writing it here, reaction to the action. Now, sometimes it happens in the class, it becomes boring, right? Especially when I talk about the history class, it becomes boring. So we all will be yawning, sleeping, looking here and there. All of a sudden, the teacher noticed that we are yawning or we are looking here and there. What do they do sometimes? They will be just taking the chalk and they throw on you, right? And immediately when they throw, you will be noticing and you will be moving yourself, to the sidewards, correct? Or no?
I mean, ma'am, they don't really do that anymore.
That's true, but in our time we used to do it actually. It happened with us many times.
Ma'am,
Maybe
yeah, now, ma'am, what happened is my teacher the other day, ma'am, somebody was sleeping in my class. He's like, let him sleep. It was like the last period or something. He said, let him sleep. And then we all left the room because it was almost like end of the day. He's like, pack up early, go outside. And he woke the people up, being like, it's already been the end of the day. How long will you be here?
oh, okay. The generation is changing now. I can say that.
Such
Okay, I
nice
should
teachers
take.
to let you sleep.
Okay, I'll take my example here. Instead of this, I'll take the other example. If you touch the hot objects all of a sudden and you realize that it is hot. So what you do? You immediately take your hand back. That is also what? A kind of the reaction you will be giving to the action. So what was the stimulus? The stimulus means any kind of the, the object or the kind of the material or the kind of the substance through which you are getting any kind of the reaction. So to that, you will be responding. It is not like you will be sitting, like for example, okay, I'll give a very common example, which happens in a home also. Like between the mother and the father, there will be definitely one person who always scolds that study, 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 learn, study, study, you should get good marks, right? Both will not be doing it, any one will be doing it. In that case, what happens? We will be listening and we start. For that particular moment, we'll open the book and we'll start learning. So that is also what is a kind of the action. The parents are shouting is the action. And what reaction you are doing, you're opening the book and sitting and learning. That is the reaction. So to all the kind of the action, always a reaction will be there. The only difference is that here, in this case of response to stimuli, this actually done by only the spinal cord because these are the fast action or the quick action. That is why they cannot rely on the brain to do it. Clear? Because brain will be doing all those activities which require time. If I say that you need to learn this chapter, you require time. If I say you have to understand this, you require time. So all those things which require time will be done by the brain, and all those things who require the immediate reaction will be done by the spinal cord. So this response to the stimuli will be done by the spinal cord because we cannot, our body cannot wait because this kind of a stimulus are most of the time harmful only to us. Okay, in the plants also, there is like sunflower is there. In the case of the sunflower, when the sun is there, what do they do? The flower of that sunflower will start moving towards the sun. So the sun is basically the stimuli where through the light of the sun, they are moving towards it. So sun is the stimulus or the action is the light, wherein movement of the flower towards the sun is the reaction of it. Am I clear? Yes, Prajna, Nyanika, Priyamvada, Rudra, Sahiti, Gagna. Who else is there? Charan,
Yes.
Hansi.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so here in this case, what happened? Why my pen is not right? Not deciding. So nervous tissue helps the body to deduct the changes. So whatever changes are happening, they will realize it, they will understand it, and then accordingly, they will be environment here means stimuli, whatever the actions actually. And accordingly, they will respond. Respond means the reaction here. Accordingly. So that is what they will be doing. For example, moving your hand away from something hot. If something is hot and we are moving our hand immediately, then it is basically the response to that stimulus. Now coming to the next one is the reflex action. So for the reflex action, it is important. Now, reflex action is basically done by the spinal cord, as I told you, in the response to stimulus. So any kind of the reaction, which is basically the fast, very quick and all, that is called as a reflex action. So this reflex action, it enables quick automatic response responses to certain stimuli. So whatever the stimulus are there, whatever the kind of the changes are there, they will be actually bringing the quick kind of the responses through the reflex arc. Reflex arc means it's a whole kind of the process or the pathway through which we will be doing this process. And because of which we will be protecting the body from harm. So this will be used basically to save ourselves from the harm. As I told you, if tiger comes into the room, you will be running, you will not be sitting there. So your sense organs, your reflex action in your body makes you to run. So that is what the reflex action, where the quick action you will be doing because of the spinal cord or because of the reflex arc in your body. If if we are relying on the brain, in that case, we will be just sitting there enjoying the tiger in our room, and then I don't know what is going to happen. That is why the brain does not work in this case, only the spinal cord will be working. And they work because of the nerves. I'll tell you how they work. So the different kind of the nerves we have in our body, sensory nerve, motor nerve, because of all these things, they will be working. Now the next one is integration of information. Integration of information. So whatever the information is there, that the brain will be processing and will be giving the input and the output accordingly. So the brain processes, like we have the computer and all to process the thing. Same way, the brain will also process the information and they will make the decisions. So that is why in the movies you might have seen in the movies they will be saying either I should listen to my brain or either I should listen to my heart, because most of the time the brain only will process the things to make.
Yeah, those movies are really stupid. I mean, why would you listen to your heart? Even though like emotions are important, but your brain will tell you the right thing to do. I never get that.
Correct, correct. So brain basically, will be giving you the correct input as well as the output. So that is what the integration of the information is there. And the last, which is actually you all are doing it, that is the memory and learning. So with the help of the nervous tissue, the most important thing which happens is the to understand the things and to know the things and all, to learn them well. So it plays a vital role in storing information. It is not like if I am teaching you now, everything will wash away. Out of 100%, at least 20% someone will be keeping in the brain, someone will be keeping 50%. Yeah, tell me.
Once can you go to the previous page?
Yeah, I'm going back. So for thinking, for thinking, learning, and understanding, all these things are done by the nervous tissue. So these are the some of the functions or the importance which are related to the nervous tissue. Am I clear, children? Is there anyone who has a doubt? So now you can start writing, children, but let me send this file to you because otherwise, just a minute, children. Give me a minute. Let me share this file and then you can write it. Any doubt, Hansini? Rudra? Rudra, what about you? Any doubt?
No,
Sahiti, Gagna?
No doubt, ma'am.
Prajna, Charan? Priyamvada?
No
No
doubt.
doubt, ma'am.
Okay. Let me share it. to the class tomorrow. It should not be like you are not going to send. If I'm not going to receive the, so if you want to attend class tomorrow, better complete it now itself, because I think somewhere 5 to 10 minutes are remaining. Complete it, and then I'll allow you to for the tomorrow class.
Okay. Mom, did you send it?
Because tomorrow the neuron structure, just a minute because I'm saving it. It'll take a minute. And in the NCRT children, nothing is given. Nothing is given NCRT. So that is the reason I'm teaching you more than that, so that at
No.
least something will go into your brain and you can accept it.
Ma'am, in NCRT,
Children, you wanted to say, tell me.
except the topic, everything is given, ma'am.
Accept the topic means?
Like, they don't give the exact information, like, they just give something.
No.
They
Correct,
just
correct, correct.
randomly write some nonsense in paragraphs and paragraphs, and it goes on forever, and nothing is organized. It's really bad.
Yes,
This
Yes,
was
yes,
there
yes,
really
yes.
well in my book last year, like in very much detail, like in eighth grade. So I know it from then. So it's not that hard now.
Correct, correct. I have sent in the chat, I think. Children, can you see that? It is opening or not?
Mom is downloading.
Okay, okay.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, mom is downloading. It'll take a minute.
It's very interesting topic, this, and very, very vast topic actually. I need to see, like, if tomorrow I'll be able to complete or not. I'll try to complete at least the neuron structure, and then receptors and all those things which are actually, much depth part of it. I'll teach you maybe in the next week, no problem. But neuron structure I should complete so that I can give in the exam. So I have taken the screenshot of today's class. Whosoever is there, if these children are not submitting the work by tonight, I will definitely not let you in children tomorrow. 110% sure. And how the math class are going on now? Is it okay, or any kind of concern anyone has?
Ma'am, no concern. Mummy is a very good teacher.
Charan, Gagna, any concern?
No, mom.
Charan, Hansini, any concern?
No.
Prajna, any concern? Priyambada, Sahiti, Rudra, any concern?
No, mom.
Okay. Children, it is possible like tomorrow if you can join at 6 p.m., 15 minutes before, so that we can complete this neuron structure.
Ma'am, I have my school wala IIT
Oh,
coaching
oh.
classes.
Okay.
Mom, I can't join. I won't be back from school.
Okay, got it, got it. Yes, Ansini, understood. Okay, then let it be 6:15 only. Okay, children, then complete this and send it. If I did not receive it by today, then tomorrow no class for that particular child. So make sure that you send it by today, okay?
Ma'am, can I send it from my number for today?
Yeah, no problem, no problem. You can send from any number, but you can mention your name there, okay?
Ma'am, I sent it. Can you check it?
Okay, just a minute. Let me open. Yes, Charan, I have received it. Okay, I have received from Charan, and the remaining one you can send. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you, children. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.